Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Good? First time you see the videos?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
They was asking.
Yeah. So we wear the mask so that everyone, the public, concentrate on the message instead of the person giving the message.
Okay, so
Yeah.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. And how does seeing the videos make you feel?
I feel like ashamed and bad.
Ashamed and bad? Guilty? Do you feel guilty because you're aware that it's a demand and supply chain?
Yeah.
They're doing it because we pay for it, you know? So do you think it's necessary in this day and age to eat animals?
Well, I think we don't like. If you are a vegetarian, it's more like healthier for you.
Of course. Yeah. And what about vegan?
Vegan, I think it's quite challenging to be vegan. Like you are not allowed to eat fish or eggs.
I wouldn't say allowed, I say you decide not to.
Oh, okay, see.
Yeah, because when you become vegan, you take the moral decision to not pay for animal exploitation anymore. All right, and when you do it for the animals, it's not a challenge because if it's either this or me just eating plants, then it's very easy to choose plants. So the question would be, if in this day and age it's not necessary to continue killing animals, why do so? So, for example, in your situation, why do you personally consume animal products? Is it
Maybe I'm used to it.
habits? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
habits. Yeah.
you have to question yourself. Do you think habit justifies this?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. And do you think there's anything that would stop you from being vegan? If you had all the information on how to transition to a vegan diet, and you had like the health side and understood the ethical side, because you already agree, right? You like in your heart you're vegan because the first thing you said is I feel ashamed and I feel guilty.
Because I have vegetarian friends and they all like speaking about that to me, and there's like a million reasons why to be vegan or vegetarian.
I used to be vegetarian for 8 years before going vegan. And the reason I went vegan is because of the dairy industry. As you see, in the dairy industry, the cows have to be pregnant to produce milk. When they give birth, the babies are taken away from them, and we start milking them. If the baby is a boy, they kill them. If it's a girl, they put her in the farm again. Until in 2 years, they start getting her pregnant again. And then when the mother stops producing milk, they get her pregnant over and over and over again until she just drops out of exhaustion. After 5 years, instead of living for 20 years, after 5 years, they sent the mother to the slaughterhouse for cheap meat. So the dairy industry is the meat industry. And that's why I went vegan, and that's why I think you should talk about it with your friends as well, because if they're vegetarian, it means they want to change, they want to help animals, and maybe they don't have this information, you know? Yeah, I think, and do you think you would go vegan?
I think it's the hard decision, like I have to think about it, and it's gonna be like really hard at the beginning.
Which part? At the beginning?
Yeah.
So like, I will tell you, in my example was, I think 5 or 6 days, until I got used to it. But the same way you have the habit of eating animal products, you can have the habit of eating vegan.
And also, I would lose weight.
Oh, you would.
Yeah.
I have a friend, actually, he was a hunter.
Yeah.
And he went vegan in a couple of minutes. I say that because once I used the word overnight in front of him, and he said it didn't take me a minute to go vegan.
Okay.
It took me one video he watched, and he said, that's it, I'm gonna stop. He lost over 40 kilos in 6 months. By going vegan. He didn't exercise, he didn't do anything. Because the thing is, all these animal foods that I'm talking about health now. Veganism is usually for the animals, but obviously you win as well on the health side. So all these animals that we eat, trans fatty acids, cholesterol, the fat that we eat, fat is fat. So you put it in your body, it stays in your body. And I'm not saying that if you go vegan, you're gonna have 6 packs, all right? I don't, but but
I wish.
But you will lose your body. The first things that start happening once you go vegan in the first 3 weeks is your body starts taking out everything that you don't need anymore. And the reason why it's there and it's accumulating is because you keep on putting more every time. So all you have to do is just go vegan. You will feel much better. You'll sleep better after eating. You will not feel tired. So at the end of the day, you're putting fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes in your body. Since when has that harmed anyone? It's the healthiest thing you can eat.
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. Thank you.
Yeah, I will give you a card. Actually, I have these cards with all the information you need to go vegan.
Thank you.
So maybe you can do that. Look, you can watch all these documentaries, have the information. This one called Cowspiracy is about the environment, and then I definitely recommend Forks Over Knives and What the Health. They're both about health. And in Forks Over Knives, they show how people who rely on medicines for their heart disease or cholesterol problems, just by going vegan, nothing, not like it cures everything, because eating animals is 14 out of 15 number one causes of death. The 15th is accidents.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can't change that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and by going vegan, you can eliminate or reduce most of them, or reverse even in most cases. All right. And then check out this website, Vegan 22. You sign up there, and for 22, the first 22 days that you're vegan, you get a personal mentor who helps you with recipes, nutrition questions, right?
really
So if,
helpful and
of course, and motivation as well. So if you do want to lose weight, you can tell them, I want to go vegan, you know, I want to help the animals, but I also like to lose weight. And then they can tell you what to eat, you know, and how to do it. Yeah, do you think you'll do it?
I think, yeah.
I think, yeah? Ah, perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
so much.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you want, try to find a friend who will do it with you.
Yeah.
Then you have each other's support. All right? You think you'll take him?